Hello folks, and I'm JDporkchop. Welcome to Rotarycraft Infinity. We're on episode 6 now. Just thought we'd start off with showing you around our little complex we're building. The corridor, which this will go to a junction area, which will go up or down. We've done it with concrete, so you get the fast walking effect. And I'll take you up. At the moment, this is just a temporary way up. This is going to be the main workroom. It's very white at the moment, but when you get all the machinery inside of it, it should kind of make it less kind of overwhelming. I'm still not sure about the glass, but for now I'm just going to leave it until we get more stuff kind of done. Yeah, it's coming along. Still a lot of work to go, but we'll get there. So today I'm thinking we should work on more stuff around here. Maybe getting some power set in so we can start moving some of our machines over here. I'd also like to get some lights so I don't have torches everywhere. So we're going to get some something in here to kind of light everything up. And maybe see what other things we can get started on. So I'm going to go get everything ready for those few things, and I will see you in just a second. Okay, we're back in our little workshop room, and we're going to get started on a couple of things. First off, I'm having inventory problems, so we're going to make something to help me carry all my stuff around, and it's the bag of holding, a golden bag of holding. So reasonably simple recipe. I've done a lot of mining since the last episode, so we are not short on materials at all. And also, this pick, with I've now put all the lapis on it, 450 lapis, meaning it has luck level 3, fortune 3, meaning the amount of diamonds we have now is ridiculous. I mean, over a stack, almost a stack and a half. So when we don't have to worry about diamonds at all. So, I think, what was it? It was a golden block at the bottom, a chest in the middle, a diamond at the top, and that should be us. And you just right click it in your inventory, and you get a double chest worth of extra space. You just put things in and out as you need them. Right, so next we're going to make another book. So I'd say lever and just a normal Minecraft book, and it's a unfixed recipe, so you can put the book in, you can put it anywhere. And that gives you another one of the manuals, kind of in-game wikis for a mod called Immersive Engineering. So let's have a quick look. And today we are going to hopefully start with some of this as power generation. We're going to make a water wheel. So I'm not going to go through this manual, you can have a look yourselves, but it has once again all the information that you need to get started with immersive engineering. So we're going to make the water wheel, and you need for that, you need the creosote oil that you've been making in your coke oven. You get it into bottles, straight into a crafting station, and then surround it with wood, and it can be any type of wood, or planks, should I say. And it gives you treated wooden planks. Alright, so next we need to make some sticks. It says treated wooden sticks, and I've got some more wood here. And we're going to, I'm just going to go into NEI and have a quick look for the recipe. Where is it? There it is. So this is what we're making, water wheel. We need 6 of them in total. So we'll make the segments first. Nice, easy enough recipe. So just do this. Oops. So we need 24 of these, I think. That's 20, and I think that should do us. And then these just need to go around a central block, and there's your water wheel. Now the water wheel just turns, it doesn't actually make the energy. For that you need a kinetic thing. There we go, kinetic dynamo. And that once again is quite simply a make. We need to make some copper wires, so it's just copper around a stick. So we'll grab some sticks. Should have some in here, yep. And we'll grab some, we need some iron, we'll need some, oh, not a lot of copper. It's one of the problems with digging quite low down. You know, you get lots of silver, lots of lead, lots of iron, lots of gold, but copper tends to be quite high up on the y-axis. But anyway, it should be enough for now. So we just put some copper like this, and we need 2 of these things. So how much copper do we need? We need 8, 16 copper. That'll do. And this, just grab some redstone. Oh no, it wasn't redstone in the center. What was in the center then? Oh, an iron ingot. So an iron ingot there, and that's that. I need the redstone here, don't I? There's our 2 kinetic dynamos. Next, I'm just going to grab some smooth stone from our, which is our barrel's now full of the stuff, so we're not going to be short on this anytime soon. And every time I take it, it'll just refill it. And I'm going to go back to the bunker, and we'll start working on setting up a water wheel. So I'll be back in a second. Alright guys, this is what we have. Nice and simple. The waterfall's going to come down from down there, hit the water wheel, go around the water wheel, and you also need water underneath it as well to give it the maximum amount of power. So we'll get the water wheels in place. We're going to have 6 in total, 2 sets of 3. And on this side, 2, 3. Then in the center, we need to put our dynamos. Put one there, and put one there. And then we're going to have, got some stone. I'm just going to kind of build around this to hide it. But I'll finish it off camera. You get the idea. And then there'll be a cable running in between here, going down and underneath through into this wall here, and down through that wall will be our main workroom, which will be where our kind of power storage area will be, and all the refinery and everything. So we need to get this up and running before we can start looking at putting any kind of machines in, as it wouldn't be much use having no power to your machines. So let's put a bit of water down just to kind of get them turning so you can see them in action. So we'll just put one here, and hopefully, maybe, there we go. Just took a little while to get started. Why is that one turning? Oh yeah, because the water's coming around. Okie dokie. And we'll do the same on the other side. They won't be running at max capacity right now. Like I said, you need water on three sides. On the top, on the bottom, and one running down one side of it. There we go. Working water wheels. So I'll get this all tidied up. I'll get the water coming down. I'll probably chop that bit out there, and then build sort of like a sluice that's kind of pouring down onto them, just to make it look kind of decent. And I'll finish this off camera, guys, and we'll be back in a second. What do you think, guys? Looking good, right? I've just got to put the sluice in up there, which is going to come down and then split between the 2 waterfalls. But first, we're going to quickly run some cables and put down a energy cell. Now, when you're placing these, when I was building it before, I actually placed them the wrong way around. Make sure that this kind of metal panel is facing the back, and I'll actually quickly show you. this bit here is actually where the axle for the water wheel connects. So make sure that this bit is facing your water wheels. So the way I did that is just put a brick down and place it up against there, and that's it's definitely facing the axle. You have this metal panel at the back, and then the metal panel on the back you can just run cable into like that. I'll bring it down, and for now we'll just stick an energy cell here, but we'll move it into we're going to dig a tunnel underneath, going right in here in the future. So just to show you that it's working, okay, maybe it's not working. Any reason why it's not working? Okay, bear with me guys, I'll see if I can figure out what's wrong. I think I've worked it out. If you break this, then it's not like connected, so place this first, and then place the water wheels onto it. See, and how they've all connected as one water wheel. So that's how it works. So make sure you place the dynamo first, and then place the wheels onto the dynamo, so that it connects, it knows what it's doing. There we go. And if we go and check now, it should be creating power. There we go. And I'm just going to go up and quickly break it up. Break the thing to show you it at its maximum capacity. And this one. So, there you go. Nice, free energy. That's it. We don't have to do anything else to make this, continue running. It'll just keep making power. So, I mean, it's not a huge amount. We will have to move on to other sources of power in the future. But as renewable energy goes, this is absolutely perfect for now. So I'm going to start running cables and maybe setting up some of the refinery room in the near future. But let me get sorted for the next things that we need to get done. And I'll be back in 2 seconds. Alright, next on the list, guys, we're going to start making some lights for our bunker. And I think for the kind of corridor, these look pretty good. So we're going to start making some diodes, and then I've got some golden ingots and bars and stuff. And then for the lumar, it's just glowstone and white dye, so I have some bone meal. So I'm going to quickly start making some of this. So there's our glowstone. I'll grab a bit more redstone just in case we need it. Might need a bit more gold. We'll have a look what we can get done. These circuit plates, by the way, you just cook smooth stone in a furnace, and you get 2 per bit of smooth stone. And I advise you cooking a lot of them, because if you start making the circuits, you use stacks and stacks of them. So we'll go with, let's make 8. 8 for now sounds good. So we'll get some of this, plenty of lumar, a bit more gold, and see what this looks like. There we go. There's 3 to start off with. Let's place one down, see what it looks like. I like that. That's very nice. So we'll put these in our in the corridor, and then for the actual lab, the workroom, I'm just going to go with these plain ones and kind of fit them into either the floor or the ceiling. I'm not sure yet. So we need a couple more redstone torches and some glass panels. And I can probably put my glass, yeah, there it is. Grab some more sticks over there. Take all this out. I'm going to make some more off camera. It's just so I can quickly kind of show you how they're made and what they look like. And then we'll get plenty of them made. I may have to go back to the nether and get more glowstone, which is going to be tons of fun. So there we go. And then with these, what I intend on doing is kind of having it like that, or like that. But we'll see when we get there. But I quite like that. We're going for that kind of, you know, that laboratory feel. So I think that fits quite well into that. Just patch up those holes. So I'll quickly run over and start fitting these things in, and we'll have a look what it looks like. So here we go, guys. Fit some lights in. I had to go back to the nether and get more glowstone, so that was fun. And then up here, what do you think? Just a little tip, by the way. See these yellow and red crosses? If you hit F7, it brings them up. Yellow means that mobs can spawn on these blocks at nighttime, and red means that they can spawn at any time. So when you're putting out torches, you try to light up an area, it can be quite handy, just to make sure that you've got all the area. I'm not too worried about the two little red squares in the corner there, because we'll probably have machines in there and stuff, and so it shouldn't really be too bad. I might stick a torch in there for now, just in case. The last thing I need is a creeper. We've ran out of marble, so I'm going to have to kind of stop this for now until I can go and gather more. And I need to make a couple more lamps as well. But you're beginning to get the rough idea of what this room's going to look like. Still needs a little bit of work. And then this is going to have a door, probably about here, going down to that, connecting with the corridor that's down here. And then some sort of lift or stairway or something. So I've kind of built like a junction here. So we'll have things going off in this direction. Maybe going back here to, I think, maybe a generator room when we start building some of the generators and other power sources. And this will go down to the refinery room and up to the workshop. So still lots to do here, but I'm, getting it done slowly but surely. I really like this. I think this has worked out quite well. I might replace the torches with some lamps or something in the near future, just to make it look a little more industrial. There's actually Immersive Engineering has its own lamps that are they're quite cool looking. So I think maybe I'll make a couple of those. I'm not quite sure how to make them. They should be here somewhere though. Here they are. Lantern. Oh, so that's just glowstone. So I might make some of those and put those around it. It'll look a little better than torches. So yeah, I think the next thing is finish off all the corridors, get some more concrete made, get some more marble mined, and start working on this bit here. And then also get these doors working, so we can start using it as a house and start moving some of our equipment over here. But yeah, I'm really enjoying building this, and I hope that we can continue kind of growing it and expanding as this series goes on. Anyway, guys, I'm going to just go and check what the time is on this, and if we've still got a bit more time, see if I can think of something else we can get done today. I'll be back in a second. Alright guys, next we're going to work on some Rotarycraft stuff. With the refining room that we're going to build downstairs, a lot of that is going to be using Rotarycraft extractors and grinders and all sorts of equipment. So we need to start looking towards power. And one of the things that I'd like to get done is start making gasoline. Which book do I need? I need this book to run the gasoline engine. So if we have a look in here, where is it? There we go. The gasoline engine. So this makes a fairly decent excuse me, amount of energy, 128 newtons of torque with 512 rads a second. gives you 65 kilowatts of power. Now, that's a fairly good amount of power. So to get this and to make the gasoline, we need to build a fermenter, which is, here we go, fermenter. And this needs to also be powered, but we can power it with a much smaller, simpler engine. So there you go. That's the power requirements. So in the top stop, you need sugar and dirt, and that makes a yeast, and then you mix the yeast, which then gives you your ethanol. But we'll go through that stage a little further down. For now, let's just get these built. So we're going to need 2 fermenters, and we're going to need 2 of the where are they? DC electric engines. This is your most kind of basic engine. Has a very small amount of power, but for what we need, it's the most simple one. All it requires is a redstone signal to work. So first, let's make some. I've got my steel. Let's make some rods. Oh. Do you make them in here, maybe? Ah, okay. So make some rods. That should be enough for now. And we also need some plates. And then we need to build a impeller. Impeller is a cog. Okay. I'm just going to make a few more of those panels actually, because we will need quite a lot. I've got some more steel cooking. Oh, this is wrong. This is idiom. I've got some more. There we go. Plenty. Get some more rods. There we go. And I'll tell you what, let's build the 2 engines first, because they're quite simple. So we'll just into this. Where are they? There we go. 2 engines. And in here we will build the impeller, which is, what was it? It was cogs. Okay, so we need to build like this. And then we need 2 of these, like so. Go back over here and we will build 2 fermenters. Done. Alright, let me figure out where we're going to put these. Definitely running out of space in this place. Maybe didn't plan it out very well. But we'll be moving to our new house soon. And hopefully get some gasoline running so we can have a fully automated refinery. And this is kind of the first step towards that. So let's get the two engines down. Now, I should probably explain some of this as well while we're at it. That red is where the power output from the engine is going to come. So that's where you need to put your fermenter. 2 of those, and I'm going to get some sticks and a bit of cobblestone and make a couple of levers. And that's all that the DC engine needs. Go back over here and we will stick these on. They're right noisy as well. I'll probably get some, if you surround them in wool, it kills the noise. I'll turn them off for now. Okay, so up here, put another. There you go. Right, up here, we'll stick a lever on top of this one, and if you give it a redstone current, oh, you also turn that back on. But if you see up here, the target has changed. So this one will make the stuff, I can't remember what it's called. I'll look it up in a second. And do you know what? Let's move them apart because that's not really working. Those are noisy. Might just have to go into this a second and turn this even further down than it already is. See if that does it. And then we will take this and put it back. That's a little bit better. Right, so in the first one we need, I believe it's leaves and dirt. So I will go and grab my shears. It should be in here. This is one of the reasons why I want the kind of refinery room to be you know, down in the basement, so all that noise we don't have to worry about it as much. It's obviously a little annoying. You can put, whoa. This is what happens if you don't look where you're going, guys. You just take a jump off a cliff. There we go. We've got a few leaves, that'll do. We'll obviously automate leaf collection in the next episode, so we can have a steady stream of gasoline being made. Because the gasoline engines are quite thirsty, so they will use a lot of this. So let's. Have I got some dirt? No, let's just go grab some. Okay. So put some this here and this. And I'm guessing it needs water as well. So I've got my buckets with me. Maybe in my bag. Ah, here we go. So I'll grab some water. Should have done. Oh no. What have I done? It's all going wrong. Alright, let's just put that there. There we go. Put that there. Okay. Back over here. Put some water in. And still nothing. Oh, it's because I haven't turned it on. Right. Anything? No. Let's have a look. What does this say? Produce ethanol for engines required. To make yeast, place sugar in the top and sugar and dirt. Silly is the other one that needs leaves. So throw that in there. And I'll go get some sugar. I'll be back in a second. I'll go get some sugar. And guys, we're making yeast. It's all good. Wait for that bit. There we go. And we get an achievement. Right, so you take the yeast and you put it in here. I'm guessing. With water again, maybe. And hopefully this should get us the gasoline. Now, in the next episode, we're definitely going to have to build a automated sugarcane farm, because maybe not. This is on. This is on. I really should maybe have kind of researched this before I started recording. That would have been the smarter place. To make sludge, put the yeast in the top and plant matter in the bottom. Ah, that's where we've gone wrong. How are you going to work? Nope. The yeast, so I'll put this. Maybe because there's water in it? Oops. So we'll break it and we'll put it back down again. And stick this back on top. All is good. So try this. Try this. Alright, give me a second, guys. Go work this out. I'll tell you what it might be. It might be because I'm using... It might not recognize this as leaves. So I'm going to go collect some, like, proper vanilla. Like, one of these. See if that works. Because I suspect that's probably what the problem is. So I'll be back again in a sec. Yeah, guys, so I think that's what it was. I think it was, it needed to be Minecraft leaves. So as I was saying, in the next episode, we'll have to set up a sugarcane farm. Because that was pretty much all the sugar I had. and we'll automate that. We'll also get a tree farm started, so it gives us, not only does it give us the leaves, but we'll have an unlimited supply of wood, which you can turn into charcoal, we can use for building, so it's a good thing to have nice and early on. But just to finish this off, you take your sludge and you then stick it in a furnace, and that should give us the gasoline crystals. There we go. Oh, ethanol, sorry. Which you can use in the gasoline engine. You can also liquefy this and pipe it, or you can put it in its solid crystal state. So next episode we'll get gasoline engines built and hopefully start work on the refinery room as well. So lots and lots to be getting on with. I think here's a good place to wrap up for now. Hopefully a little less derping in the next episode. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. If you have any questions or would like to see me working on something that I maybe haven't touched on yet, then feel free to put some comments below. And a like and a subscribe would also be very much appreciated. And I will see you next time, guys.